Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of the Volvo build. Today we will be tackling jobs like the idle air control valve and a bit of wiring and maybe a battery tray, some other bits and pieces, you know.
Plumb the brakes back on.
Yeah.
Get the hydraulic handbrake working.
Yeah, all part of fun games. We got roughly about 6 weeks left before this car has to be running down Santa Pod, and we've still got to get it tuned and whatnot, and we're still waiting for parts. So
yes,
keep watching and we hope you enjoy. Tonight on J&J Vehicle Engineering, we make a mess. Jonas wears a hat.
James has a Peroni.
And Jonas has a Peroni.
So I ended up making a little bracket to hold the idle air control valve. Just a little L bracket. Bolts to the end of the top bolt on the alternator. And it's using the rubber insert from the previous or the original mount.
Hello.
You get that sort of nice and tucked in. And meanwhile, James is making a switchboard from that aluminium. And there it is.
So far what we've got. Just make a rough shape first. I did make it out cardboard first, but seems my cardboard's not very good. Just doing a little bit of PTFE tape on the old expansion tankings.
Which is really shit.
It was a really cheap expansion tank. Don't take no notice of the cap, because the cap is from Jap Speed, but it is for the radiator, which
Because the
just
original
fitted.
cap didn't fit.
Yeah, the original cap came with it, didn't fit.
That'll do.
Hey, there we go. Right. Now put your fitting on there.
Which was
There he is.
still threads in, nice. It was a bit slack as well. They really haven't done a good job of threading these and tapping these.
I think it's because it's a Chinese made tank.
Yeah. but you know, if it seals and you know so on, it'll do. It'll do for our needs.
Hey, it works. Hello. Oh, in the past week we've had a little bit of a play in here. As you can see, we've put the dashboard back in again. It has got the heating system in there, just purely, well, so we can have a little bit of heating and we can defrost the window in mornings if we ever have to. And that doesn't weigh that much anyway, so it's not going to weigh us down that much. In here, we've fitted the old Mega Squirt. As you see, I've done a little bit since we've done recordings because we're a bit lazy like that. I'll remove my plate that I just made up, and in here we got, as I said, the heat units in the back there. Got the wires coming out to the old loom that goes to the engine bay, feeds all the injectors and whatnot, everything else. We got that one wire down right here is for the heater, just a fan blow. I've just switched the heating so it's continuously on the windows, and we're going to control the hot and cold by the little sorry, bad language. I'll get to it in a minute. Vacuum thing. So that's doing that. We got rid of all the control panel, whatnot. Got all the wiring down here that I've still got to. That's going to go up onto this switchboard now. And we got another little loom here, which wires come out here. We've got a launch control wire and a few other little bits and pieces that I've got to do. Got to hook up to clutch switch and whatnot. Yeah, that's about it. So I did all that wiring in 2 days. Engine's all wired up, all ready to go. Just waiting for a few other bits to arrive still, sadly. But here, Jonas is doing some brake lines. How's it going?
Be typical bitch.
Oh,
That's right.
there you go. Oh, we got our remote oil filter kit and cooler kit. It's all mounted up properly now. Jones is doing some brake lines, which was one of the niggly jobs that we got to do. Well,
Before the engine went in.
Yeah, we forgot to do it before the engine went in, and we just basically couldn't be asked. But it's got to be done. That's all my wiring I've done for the all the injectors and coil packs. All goes up to this main loom up here. Runs into the car. And we got this little loom that comes off here. That's for a lambda sensor and air temperature sensor. All the fans are wired in now, which are in there somewhere. They're all wired in. They got their own little separate loom with the relays, which are behind the old coolant expansion tank. And that's got the little wire that comes up. Yeah. We're getting our turbo adapter is being made up at the moment. Well, it's been made. It just needs final adjustments on it. Because we've decided that instead of having the turbo mounted long ways, like you should normally do with the manifold, it's now being mounted the other way. So inlet side's going to be over here, exhaust sides come here, and the exhaust is going to come running down in front of the engine. So it's the only way we could really do it, because bloody American manifold don't fit European cars. So yeah, you know. And then we're going to have the wastegate, obviously, and shit to go. But still looking, getting there, slowly but surely.
So got the manifold back now with the adapter plate. I'm just going to test fit it and see where the wastegate pipe goes.
Not going to go that way, it's going to go that way.
Funny looking.
It's kind of funny looking. Oh, maybe it does stick up a little bit on that fucking flange there, but
Yes.
we can sort that one out alright.
Yes. It's going to look fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's in a massive angle.
Looking at the oil coming back as well.
Huh?
Yeah, it should be alright.
Got the AN returned.
Oil return should be fine. Yeah, we're having a bit of a weird angle on our turbo. It just clears because there's no space. As you can see, there's no space down there for a 3-inch exhaust.
You cannot fit the exhaust.
No, so that's why we rotated the turbo around this way with this lovely flange that the old PJO engineering made us again. We're just bolting it all together just to get an idea where we can put wastegate.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if it's rotated that much, you have no trouble with fucking having the wastegate down there.
No. There's nothing there, is there? Well, there is. There's got to be a boost pipe that's going there.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's going to be a fucking complicated exhaust. Boost line, I'll tell you that.
Why?
I'll just tell you it is.
What you got
We've got
rotated?
this little lip on this fucker that's bugging us about, so we might have to grind a little bit out of that. But it's just catching on the ends of these.
Alright.
So, I'll do that, I think.
Cut the bolts or?
It's only a little tiny bit off a minute, so
Yeah.
either way. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Probably make a little bit of a pipe up as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's looking better already with a manifold on it. It's looking like a bit of a motor in there.
So the exhaust manifold isn't made by PJO engineering, but sometimes I wish
No, if
They
it
would-
was,
they- if
yeah,
it
they'd
would-
done it properly.
yeah. Because
Not this.
yeah, American.
Sorry, American rubbish. They made for non-European cars, which, yeah.
I'm not sure if they had the engine fitted on a car, because for starters,
There's some close spots.
the water pipe was literally half a centimetre away from the exhaust manifold, so that would have never worked. So that had to get welded up. So it's a bit off now, which is better. And also, all the holes are way too big. It should have 8mm bolts, M8 bolts, but the holes, yeah, the holes are M10 or M12.
You've got a boost line coming out that way.
Yeah, I'm sure you can put it somewhere there. And then have the exhaust running straight down the middle or something. Only a stumpy one, stumpy pipe.
be fair, it only really needs to be stumpy there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. You don't want it any longer than probably just...
Don't need it massively long.
No.
I don't need it ridiculous like that.
No, and you want it away from the belt.
Yeah, probably angle it a bit over that way, sort of thing.
Literally, you probably want an inch pipe and then
probably
weld it on and then
the
literally
fucking-
just put it... Where's the wastegates? It's in the car, isn't it? Are they? Oh, yeah. Let's have a look what goodies we got. We ended up buying 2, but I think we're just going to go with 1.
Teal. Even though they're probably fakes.
Yeah, fake teal. Still teal.
Get off.
So they're only 38mm wastegates, but I was going to have 2, but we'll see how 1 does.
Personally, I don't think 2 is necessary.
Does anyone want to buy another one?
We have a brand new one still in box. Never been even opened, I don't think. No.
No.
Oh, dropped the nut now. Yeah, so... Ow. Bugger. Sharp. Oh. Yeah. Not bleeding yet. Still a bit of pain, but it's fine.
Straight down.
Straight down. No.
No, you just probably just literally want to have it that sort of angle.
Yeah. Just a little bit of angle away from it, but then we've got to be careful of the exhaust as well.
No, exhaust will go over.
Exhaust's got to go in there, so...
They'll go.
Oh, it's bleeding now. Eventually blood gets out of my skin. You making turbo noises again?
No.
Right, let's go and fucking clean this up. Bolt the turbo in place so I can maybe even start making a pipe up to go down there. I need to use full rod for this.
He's just tacking the first bend to the V-band for the exhaust.
More than tacking, welding.
Well, welding it on now.
A little bit more.
Just walk around here, you get your 2.5 to 3 inch V-band adapter. Reused the old one because we welded it straight onto the original downpipe. Focus camera. There we go. It was not too bad welding to cast. Better than the MIG welder did anyway. And let's get over here. Right, so we rotated the turbo around a little bit, so we can just about get a 90 bend there, and then straight down with another 90 for the other boost line, instead of going straight. Cut a hole in the in there and going straight down. No holes required. And then we've got to rotate these around the other way because they were touching the pretty much the body. But yeah. Lovely. The adapter bolts in nicely. Just loose fit for now. Everything has to come off again and just a test fit. Go buy some new gaskets and shit. That's what we've got to with the exhaust at the moment. Go get some more straight pipe to run it up to there. Butterfly. Before the cat. Right, got around fitting an adjustable panhard rod, which seems alright. You can get them up made, well, you can make it yourself if you want to or not, or otherwise buy from eBay. There's a bloke who makes them out of your old ones. You just send your one back. There's a 20 quid surcharge, but yeah, very nice. So my car's not going to look lopsided when I tend to lower it eventually.
Looking alright already.
So that's that then. So we could just run the wastegate straight into the exhaust.
But we don't want to do that. It wants to be down there.
Or the other way.
Tell you what I could do actually. You could fucking mount it between them. And have a secondary pipe running down the side of it or something.
What? Along it?
Yeah. 38mm pipe going down the side of it.
You could do. And
'Cause that means I can bring it all the way out to here then.
yeah. Wouldn't be such a bad idea, don't think. Yeah.
V-band them.
Yeah. V-band them.
And then I can have that just screaming straight out.
Yeah.
Wherever I want.
Straight down the bottom.
We've got either two options really. We can either run it close into there, 45 degree it out straight down. That's one option. Or we've got a second option is have it in that way. We can have it fucking straight into the fucking dump pipe. That'll be an option, but we don't want to do that because obviously it defeats the point of having a screamer pipe, and we want loud noises. Or we can have it stepped out a little bit, run a pipe down the exhaust,
alongside it,
wrap them together,
and then just leave it facing the ground. Make
And
some
yeah.
nice holes.
make some nice holes in the ground. I think that's probably going to be the nicest, so that's going to be easy. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
No.
otherwise you get flames fairly close to the front tyre, so
yeah, you don't want flames too close to the front tyre.
yeah, I think the best option most likely is
Mm.
alongside there. Another day of making some bits for the Volvo, and James is just about finished making the other side of the boost pipe.
Oh, I just got this last weld around the tube to go.
Nice little wiggly pipe. Perfect fit.
Hello.
Let's grab a torch.
Only 4 rods left.
4 rods left. This is pretty much what you saw yesterday, well, not yesterday, on the same video probably, or the next one, I'm not sure yet. And we've done some brake lines. Going off. And made a couple of holes up to go to the hydraulic handbrake. And we got a line locker ball valve, so you can do some awesome burnouts. Highly recommended. So we went today to get some bits from Merlin Motorsport, which is our local motorsports store, about 40 minutes away. Got some heat wrap, and we got some 35mm silicone hose to join the steel pipe work, what we're going to do. And also, was it 8 or 10mm silicone hose?
8mm.
Huh?
8mm.
8mm. Oh, yeah. ID. It says 9.5mm anyway.
Oh, probably 9.5mm.
2 meters of that. Some 5 meters of silicone hose to do the vacuum lines, the vacuum station and turbo boost controller. Some more wrap. What else have we got here? There's the brake line lock thing, which allows you to stop the fluid getting to the back brakes. Do some awesome burnouts. A couple of what we call it, barbed fittings. Probably just going to chop them in half and use them for weld on barb fittings and stainless steel. What else have we got here? Right, new block which we got at the moment came with some extra holes for the water jackets, and it took some time to recognise the thread on the block.
It turned out to be.
But it turned out to be, was it?
3/8 MPT.
3/8 MPT, that's the one. And from Merlin Motorsport I managed to get some adapters to AN fittings and then to barbed, so I can just clamp the hoses. And the boost pipe's done.
No.
No, there's a hole.
A little hole. Give me 2 seconds.
And got a couple of 90-degree bends to put on the coolant lines, make it a steel. Also we got 2 meters of, what was it, 1.5 inch pipe, stainless steel pipe. So we're going to try and run most of the coolant hoses or coolant system out of stainless steel, and just use that little bit of silicone hose to join them, because the exhaust is close to it, so I don't want them melting. James is just cooling the pipe down so we can touch it, and then we're going to have a test fit.
I think it's fairly good that way. Oh, you know what? I found a fucking leak.
You got a leak?
To be honest, it would still be fine, but you know, I'm very pedantic about this. It's got a leak right there.
Okay.
So I actually.
Alright. Back in a moment. Bit of a squeeze them ones. And there you have it. I'll just show another angle.
Airbow pipe.
And there we have it. Perfect. So,
Bending a nice, lovely bend, and we're putting a bloody kink in the end of it. Why?
ground clearance.
Yes. This is what the manifold made us do.
Yeah.
But we always come up with an idea.
So
This
this
kind of funny.
this will give us an inch more ground clearance, which equals 25 mil of dropping the suspension down. Because at the moment, it's failed the shoe test. I don't have a shoe to put in there, but anyhow. Right. Let's show you how it fits, shall we? So it comes down there.
It's off over there.
Right, that. And joins to that. Back to a round hole-ish.
It's not very nice anymore, that end, but
No, you just hit it up, it's fine.
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
It's got to make a fucking sleep, isn't it?
it's got to go around here, because otherwise you're going to burn the steering rack gator.
Well, I was going to do it there, but we're just going to burn the rat gator. So we thought about going it over there.
Which is a
With
safer
heat,
bet.
with a bit of wrap on it. It's going to be lovely.
Yeah.
'Cause as you can see, there's no bloody room up there for a bloody exhaust.
Try and fit a downpipe through there.
That's why we've gone through this much effort.
Yeah.
Right. Turbo. Right. This V-band's going to be annoying. Valve goes on, valve comes up. Valve goes on, valve comes up.
It is it for now.
Valve goes up. Funny fucker. Funny looking pipe, but you know.
The last piece of the downpipe is getting tacked in. It looks fairly thin, doesn't it? Let's get some more light here.
That way.
Nice looking. Right, if I can hold it like
So I'll stop recording so I can.
that. Okay. Is it on both sides? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So now we're just going to take it off and weld it all up.
And the reason why we're MIGging it is purely because it's easier and it's very difficult to make that pipe up so both ends are neatly against each other for TIG welding. Just to clear that up.
There we go. And all in all, it looks from a long shot like that. Which I think it's pretty good.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Alright. So, James, what have we been doing tonight then?
Well, we put the gear stick in. It needs the bottom bracket putting in, but other than that, it's fine. Put the hydro on, so a bit of hydro, even though it's not bled yet. We've got no fluid in the system. And our brake valve, so we can, wet brake lock I should say, so we can shut the rear brakes off, so we can do epic burnouts. But
That's the only point.
that's the only point in that. It costs like 30 odd quid, or maybe more.
40.
40 quid. Just for a ball valve, but you know, it works and got the fittings to fit straight into it. So you can't complain there.
Otherwise,
£20.
just little brake line fittings here and there.
Yeah.
All the brakes are now back together, just need bleeding. So is the clutch. And
Yeah.
also, little brackets made up.
That's all my wiring back there if you haven't seen it already. Not the tidiest, but it's alright. Still got a wire and a fuel pump switches in there. That's all these 3 wires. Got a few, that's your starter wires. So I just got to wire them up to a switch. There's a few other switching wires here. Ignition switch.
Which will go on that board over there.
And you got the fans. I've got to wire this one up to the, I think it's this one, up to the clutch pedal. This black wire.
There's a switch on the top.
Oh, I can't remember what that one's for.
Factory fitted.
Oh, maybe that one's launch control instead.
Okay.
It's a red wire that I've got to go to the clutch pedal. That one is probably, is it tacho? Oh, no, it's not tacho. It's, oh, the switch wheel map.
Yeah.
That's the bugger. So, yeah.
Do you want to just place the plate there?
I suppose. Oh, yeah.
So, that's just going to go,
It's going to go in there somewhere like that.
so we can just put some gauges and switches and...
We've got some lovely little start button, which would probably go up somewhere there. And a few little switches and whatnot, which would go somewhere in there. Gauges, that's a Y band. Little Y band gauge, which probably going somewhere up there. Got a stupid little tiny air temperature, which we're probably going to measure the boost
Intake,
air.
intake charge,
Intake charge.
temperature gauge.
What else we got? And a few other things.
We've got a key switch.
Oh, we got a key switch as well. Just for
Shits and giggles.
just for shits and giggles. Not that it does
Anything. If you want to steal it, just cross the wires over.
Yes. Technically, yes.
It's not very hard to get to
No.
4 screws.
But we're not using this key switch anymore.
No,
It's just there purely for a steering lock.
and the just a key holder really, so you can lock the doors and
Yeah.
whatnot. And I think that's pretty much it.
I think we're going to call it a night now,
Yeah.
because we've been
It's
working on
2 a.m.
it. Yeah.
and we got work tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Another update. We have successfully made the exhaust system all the way from the turbo down there, and if you have a look here, it gets squashed down, so you get some more ground clearance, and then it goes back into a 3-inch round pipe and joins into a flexi joint. Oh, I can't quite see it. Yeah, that's a flexi there, and then just a 76mm D clamp or exhaust clamp.
And a lovely new boost line,
And a boost line.
which is very squiggly.
Yeah, goes up there, around there, into the turbo. And hopefully we can steal some proper clamps from our friend. Just they're
Yes,
quite dear.
We are going to be slightly being dickheads because we're going to put a dump valve on it just for shits and giggles. We don't really need it. It's probably going to be best off without it, to be fair, but you know, shits and giggles.
Gotta have choo-choo noises.
Gotta have choo-choos.
Unicorns. Alright, well, that's it for tonight.
Full goal.
Just keep watching. It's close to get finished. Oh, and I'm falling over.
It's falling over.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
lovely.
as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe to see a lot more of this Volvo and more to come up in the future.
Yeah, in short future.
There's a few more projects in the planning. Well, one big one in the planning.
V8.
It starts with a V and it ends with an 8 in a Justy.
Mark 1.
Yes. But that's all for now.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's just see if this one will work, and then if this one works, we'll do the other one.
well, we know this one's gonna fucking work.
It hasn't started yet.
It ain't started yet, but it's fucking close.
Yeah.
It will start.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.